Hi, beautiful friends. My name is Jacqueline Rose, and this is my energy reading for the month of February. So I'm doing a pick a card again. So give yourself a few seconds for your intuition to come in and pick group 1, group 2, and group 3. I will see you in the reading. Much love. Give yourself about 30 seconds to let your intuition choose deck 1, deck 2, or deck 3. See you in the reading. Hi, deck 1. So if you chose deck 1, the message for deck 1 is actually there's 2 cards. We have the Hunter, track down your fears and desires, and the Flea of Lions. Okay, so what both of these cards indicate to me is there's a lot of loose ends going on, and I feel you. This is my life. I feel like there's 50 million loose ends that I'm not tying up. So it's saying that there's a lot of loose ends going on, and your energy might be depleted because there's too many things that you haven't finished. You need to bring things to a close right now. You need to tie them up with a pretty little bow and move on to the next step of your life. We're going into February, so this is a great message of kind of leaving behind 2020 and finishing those projects, if it's around your home, if it's financial, if it's those relationships, if it's things that you need to just tell somebody, an apology, whatever it is, whatever you can resonate with, you need to tie up those loose ends. Also, this one, it says, care and compassion. Choose to be loved, do what is right for everyone involved, offer a helping hand. So what this tells me is if there is some kind of dispute in your life or a disagreement, or you see a dispute or a disagreement happening amongst other people, friends, family, boyfriend, whatever, choose to be compassionate and to be caring in this moment, right? Choose to help, but do not take on the problem as your own, okay? If that's somebody that's outside of your circle, you always have to protect your energy. So I'm very, very, very cautious about protecting my energy. I'm very good at not being attached to other people's problems. So always come with care and compassion when you're coming at a problem or a situation. How can I do this in the most loving way? Always say that. So I might be repeating myself 1,000 times to people, but how can I do this or offer advice, or how do I confront a situation? When I'm saying loose ends, there might be some kind of situation, some kind of family dynamic, relationship, something, you know, you got to apply it where it applies to you in your life. And so you want to try to approach that situation, those loose ends, with care and compassion, and don't take things personally. That is a superpower. When you stop taking things personally, you're just kind of flowing through life. So if you chose deck 1, tie up those loose ends. There's too many loose ends and it's taking up your energy. So have those conversations, pay those little bills, pay those toll fees, whatever it may be. Get the projects done around your house. But I'm thinking it is a relationship of some sort. That's where I'm leaning towards. There's some kind of relationship that needs to be tied up, and you need to handle it with care and compassion. Try to be as compassionate as possible and try to really put yourself in other people's shoes and from their perspective. I hope this resonates. Much love. Hello, group 2. So I cannot make this shit up. I swear these cards are magical, okay? If you chose group 2, this is a clear message that there's an opportunity about to come in your life. Maybe, okay, so I'm going to show you this one first. Do you see this card? And he's holding this right there. This is the opportunity. And it may be an idea that you've had for a long time and you put it on the back burner. But this right here is showing you that this is the time to explore this opportunity. And it is still something that can be a part of your reality. And it says trust and thrive. Okay, I just want you, like, all 3 of these cards were just saying the same damn thing over and over again. It says you have an opportunity to thrive. Trust in all that you have to offer, all your gifts, strengths, and powers, and make the most of it. You were born to lead, and this can only become a reality when you are willing to put yourself in the position. So it's telling you that there's an opportunity that you may had in your mind for a while, or an idea, and there's doors that are about to be open, but you're going to have to put action into it. You need to trust that this idea is very brilliant, and what you need to do is take moves in that direction. Look, I had this idea in my head that I could help expand consciousness through social media and videos, right? And all of a sudden it was bigger than me and I needed to do it. And the only way I got where I am today, which is still at the beginning stages, was putting myself out there. So if there is an idea, I don't care if it's a business idea, a relationship idea, I mean, you can put it wherever it applies to you in your life, that these cards right here are telling you that you need to go after that idea, but you're going to have to put action in it. So here's the next card. Let me show you this next card right here, okay? Here we go. Call to action. Take charge. Lead by example. Walk the walk. Like, for real? All three of the cards are saying there is an opportunity. You need to do this. Look at this. You are receiving a call of action and are being asked to step up and create the change that you want to see in the world. Divine inspiration is all around you. The ancestors are leading you. The angels are standing by your side. Okay, so if there is something in your life, whatever that idea is, and it may be scary, just put baby steps. It's just about the tiny, tiny baby steps. That's what I talk about with weight loss. It's all accumulative. Is that a word? Accumulative. I don't know. Accumulating. Whatever. You know what I'm trying to say. So if you have a business idea, which I can totally relate with that because I'm still trying to build a brand in a business, but you have to put action into place. How do you make this come alive? Because you have support in your angels and your ancestors, and whatever you believe in is telling you to go after your dreams today, because this is an opportunity for you. And you may have thought that this idea was long gone. Look, I came up with a mobile nail business probably about 16 years ago, and it took about 10 years for everything to fall in place for me to be able to do that. And it just unfolded on its own. So this idea is not dead, okay? It is alive. Go after it and take actions. I hope this resonates. Much love. Hello, group 3. Okay, so group 3, you have chose the Water Guardian, Horus, Cosmic Gateway, and the Death card. Dun, dun, dun. Everybody's scared of the Death card. This does look super spooky. What the Death card to me in a reading means is there's a death of something. It doesn't mean somebody, but there is a death of a way of life. So it could be the death of a career. It could be the death of a relationship. It could be the death of the way that you see yourself. It could be the death of a lot of things, but you know, if you don't see yourself positively, we want the death of that, right? We want to have a new way of looking at ourselves and the world. I had the death of looking at the world one way 3 years ago, and then the birth of something that was much greater happened. So do not be afraid that there's the death card in your reading, but there is something that is going to die out of your life. A way of being, a relationship, a career, a family dynamic, you know, apply it where it needs to be applied. But this, I also get the Water Guardian, connect with your emotions. So what that means to me is that, first of all, there's going to be here in this month, there's going to be a lot of angel signs going on. The universe may start talking to you, and it wants you to take notice that it's supporting you and it's around you, and this is the direction you're going in. So in this time, if you're starting to see the repetitive numbers, or you talked about something and then somebody else talks about it, these are signs. Be aware of these signs, that they're around you. And the angels want you to know that they are supporting you right now. But it's also saying connect with your emotions. So if there is a death of some way of being, or a relationship, or whatever it may be, it's saying to feel those emotions. We don't want to bypass anything. Go into it, feel it, sit with those emotions. That's not an easy thing to do. That's why we get distracted or we get addicted to things to kind of escape our reality. But it's saying to sit in those emotions when this change of life is occurring. And then your thoughts are magnetic and powerful. marvelous changes are occurring. So changes in the death of a way of being or the death of something it's saying something's about to change in your life. Something big is about to happen, and it might make you scared. We get fearful. We want to stay in the familiar, but the familiar may not be good. Just because you're in a relationship and it's familiar, it may not be good for your sanity. And so we cry about it, but it's actually the thing that we need. And so angels are saying, like, notice that we're here for you. If you get emotional, sit in that emotion and notice that we're here for you and we're speaking to you. We're speaking to you through numbers, through songs, through conversations. We're always here and we're always supporting you. So don't be fearful of this state right now, but there is supposed to be a major change going on in your life right now. And you may be feeling it, and 2020 is behind us and 2021 is in front of us, and that is major change. So take this opportunity to just sit with it and be okay with it. I hope this resonates. Much love.